Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. I'm your host Mike. Today guys, I want to show some interesting cases, Criterion cases. And what I mean is, when Criterion Collection first came out and they would put out like a 2-disc collection, it was usually in these like big boxes, these fat boxes I call them. But I got a few, I ended up realizing I had quite a few of them, so I thought I would kind of show them off. I only have 4 to show you today, but very interesting. And then I also want to show some Jean-Luc Godard movies that I have, because I recently got a new release by him. So first off, out of these Criterion Collection discs, now this came out in 2001, so we're talking about the very early days of DVD and Criterion. This is Federico Fellini's 8½, and pretty cool. It's 2 discs. Disc 2 has a 52-minute documentary on Fellini. It's got a 22-page booklet. And these were some of the first digital transfers, you know, for DVD and stuff. So very, very interesting. This was a title that was on Laserdisc. I think I actually have the Laserdisc of 8½. And I believe it came out later on Blu-ray and everything. But that's that. This is one of my favorite directors of all time, Akira Kurosawa. And this is Ron. This was the first edition that they put out on video, I believe 2003 or 2005 this was released, but this was Ron. Now remember, this was pretty expensive for a while there. I can't remember if this is in the big Akira Kurosawa box set by Criterion that they put out. Kind of shaped like a shoebox. It's orange. I have it. I can't remember if Ron is on there. But yeah, this is his film from 1985. It was a big hit and everything. I think Studio Canal recently put out a 4K of it and everything. But this is the early days. This is, you know, over about 20 years ago. So pretty nice. So you got the movie on the first disc and supplements on the second. Now this was one that I recently got, and I knew it was a big box and everything, and it was dirt cheap on eBay. But this is Fellini's La Strada. I really wanted to watch La Strada, and I just, on a whim, I bought this edition of it. So, very good movie, starring his wife. What was her name? Giulietta Messina. And this also has Anthony Quinn in it, and it's a great movie. You can watch it over and over. La Strada. Next up, this is another Akira Kurosawa movie. It's kind of heavy, actually, but this one came out in, I think it says 2005 here, or 2003. Cage Musa, the Shadow Warrior. Really cool. And I know this one is in that box set, but I'm not really sure about Ron for some reason. If anybody knows that, put that in the comment for me, and then I'll check it later. But yeah, Cage Musa, and I have the 20th Century Fox Laserdisc of this too. When it came out in the, it was either either 89 or the very early 90s, and it was part of their widescreen series of Laserdiscs they put out. So really cool movie. These are some later works of Akira Kurosawa, but they're fascinating, and everything, a lot of it dealing with the it kind of like historical epics of Japan back then, with, you know, samurai warriors and kings and emperors and not emperor, whatever. But it's pretty cool though. Not much on artwork, but let's go into Jean-Luc Godard now with another Criterion big box set. I wanted to kind of go into this one like that. I have the big Criterion edition of Contempt, which has Jack Palance and the very lovely, oh God, what's her name? It's got Brigitte Bardot and Jack Palance, and very interesting movie. But yeah, it's a similar thing. Disc 1, the movie, with some commentary, and then disc 2 is full of extras and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of old and everything. The new one that I got recently was this one. This is from released through Kino, and it's been out for a few years. I think it's based on a Studio Canal restoration, but this is Alphaville. Also have the Criterion Laserdisc of this movie. I just didn't bring it out to show you though, but this was a really nice edition of this movie. This is a very kind of weird, it's kind of a science fiction film noir, science fiction film noir mystery. It's kind of a mishmash of things, and it's very, very interesting. And I believe it has two, I want to say it has an English dub version on this, which I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, this one has the lovely Anna Karenina, who was dating or married to Jean-Luc Godard at the time. But it stars Eddie Constantine, and he's dressed in a typical detective 40s film noir mystery outfit there. Very interesting movie. I think you should give it a try sometimes, shall you? And next, this is a really crazy, awesome package. This is a DVD version. Now, this is getting ready to come out in, I think, July from Criterion in a 4K version. But this is Breathless, a film by Jean-Luc Godard. Now, this thing is like, it's heavy. It's like this big... It's a big book. I mean, look at all the art on it. It's got many pictures. Opens up. It's got this huge booklet. But what can I say about this? This is such an influential classic movie. I mean, I lost my train of thought. Jean Seberg is the girl in this, and Jean-Paul Belmondo is the guy in this. Now, this was remade in Hollywood in 1984, I think, with Richard Gere, I believe. But there's no substitute for the original. I mean, cinematically, such a big influence on New Wave cinema. I mean, this was part of the New Wave, French New Wave. It have influences on everything from standard movies all the way to just experimental films and everything. So it's such a big movie. It's probably by far his best movie, best remembered movie anyway. But I thought I would pull that out since the new 4K is coming out soon. But really nice packaging. So I just kind of wanted to show off some of the packaging of Criterion from the past. Now, that one's not that old. That's maybe 10, 12 years old. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like that and appreciate it. Some of those or something like that. So in the comments, let me know what you thought. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, guys, watch great movies. Find yourself a big, fat Criterion Collection case movie today and watch it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.